The Eberlestock Lil Trick backpack. Let's get into it. Starting up top, you have a quick access administrative pocket. In here, I keep a Princeton Tech headlamp. You have 2 magazine pouches, which are retained with elastic and Velcro retention. In each, I keep 1 spare 300 blackout magazine. Behind each magazine pocket is an additional pocket. In this one, I keep a Ride in the Rain notepad. And over here, some hand warmers. It's cold outside. You got 3 pen pockets. I've got a pen, Sharpie, and a mechanical pencil. In the very back is another slit pocket. And here, I keep some work gloves, as well as some black latex gloves. Moving to the outside, you have these 2 slit pockets on the side. They're not very deep, but they're good for keeping quick to grab items like some paracord and a knife. And on this side, we've got a couple Cliff Bars with more room to add more snacks. Next to the slit pockets, I've got the water bottle pockets where I keep 1 16-ounce Nalgene bottle in each. Moving on to the back, you have a magnetic retention pocket that's made for concealed carry, but I use it to store my rainfly to keep my backpack dry. Moving into the main pocket. In here, what you'll notice is the MOLLE on the front, where I have attached my Therm battery vault. This has got all the batteries that I need for my optics, flashlights, etc. Got an IFAK with all the essentials, tourniquets, trauma shears, everything that you need in there. Down at the bottom, front of the Scabbard, I've got my windbreaker. It's rainy season, so that's been coming in handy lately. Over here off to the side, there are 3 elastic retention pockets, which are good for tools, like a multi-tool. In here, I keep my quick detach Magpul bipod, along with my Sandman S suppressor. On this side of the bag, there is a deeper elastic pocket. In here, I keep my weapons maintenance kit. This has all the tools that I need to keep my gun up and running. And down here is 1 more elastic retention pocket that's quite small, but big enough to fit my Vortex rangefinder. At the very back is the back Scabbard. Behind here, I keep my JTAC Alpha Owl chambered in 300 blackout. And that's typically what I carry in this bag. I try to keep it as minimalistic as possible. It's more of a day bag for me. Alright, so taking a closer look at the deployable Scabbard, you'll notice that it's quite deep. However, there's no added protection for your muzzle or suppressor at the bottom. According to Eberlestock's website, the Scabbard measures 23.5 inches when deployed. This is pretty accurate, as I'm able to fit my Q Minifix SD in here comfortably, which is just over 23 inches. You can also use it to store tools, like these bolt cutters. Now, if you wanted to run the bag in a more low visibility configuration, you can zip up the bottom of the Scabbard. This still leaves enough room for smaller rifles or pistol caliber carbines, like my 17-inch integrally suppressed CZ Scorpion. The small elastic pouches can easily accommodate these 20-round CZ Scorpion magazines, or even a multi-tool. Even with the Scabbard tucked away, the main compartment has plenty of space for all of your essential gear. The laptop sleeve features this MOLLE with loop Velcro, which is perfect for attaching things like my Ferro Concepts knife nook, or any other hook-backed Velcro attachment I want to add. In this configuration, the bag blends in as like an everyday backpack. Supposedly, the older versions of this pack had exterior MOLLE, but I prefer the low-key designs like this. The laptop sleeve fits my 12x9 laptop, and I can fit my charger in the larger elastic pouch. Alternatively, you can use this pouch for a 1.5 liter hydration bladder. There's a small buckle to secure the bladder, and a hose port on the top that routes neatly along the shoulder strap. All this without taking up too much space on the inside of the bag. Moving to the back of the pack, there's a sturdy grab handle up top. I would have liked to see some additional grab handles on the sides. That way I could handle the bag much easier when the Scabbard is deployed and have a larger weapon inside. The backpack does ride a bit high, but the shoulder straps are adjustable for a more custom fit. I added this sternum strap, which is sold separately for some reason, I highly recommend that you get one. The sternum strap slides easily along the webbing for a more precise adjustment, and the shoulder straps and the back panel are padded, and overall I find the fit to be very comfortable. The concealed carry pocket uses these magnets to open and close, and while you can store a handgun in here, I wouldn't recommend it. It lacks any sort of retention system like straps or Velcro to secure a holster, and in my opinion, this is the biggest flaw in this bag's design. At the bottom of the pack, there's this pass-through slot for installing one of Eberlestock's padded hip belts. I borrowed this one from my H2 Gunrunner bag. It attaches using hook Velcro inside the pass-through, and it's good for providing the extra support if you're carrying a heavy rifle or just for adding more MOLLE real estate for extra gear. Overall, I'd say that the Lil Trick is a very innovative and versatile backpack. It's got plenty of storage and organization for an EDC bag or a low visibility weapon scabbard. Since it's made by Eberlestock, you know it's built with quality, durable materials. I find it comfortable and perfectly suited as a day bag or a dedicated bag for my 300 Blackout Elf Out. That being said, it's not without its flaws. The Lil Trick can't stand on its own. This doesn't bother me, but some people might prefer a structured bottom. And like I mentioned earlier, I'd have liked to see some additional grab handles on the sides. This would let me carry the bag like a suitcase, which would make moving it with the weapon scabbard deployed over short distances much easier. I do like the magnetic locking system on the concealed carry pocket, but that pocket really needs some kind of weapon retention system, like Velcro or straps. I could see this being a deal breaker for anyone wanting to off-body carry a pistol. However, for a small pistol caliber carbine or rifle scabbard, this bag does a great job. Lastly, I think that a sternum strap should come standard instead of being a separate purchase. Although they are relatively inexpensive and easy to grab off the website, you just got to remember to add one to your cart if you plan on picking up this backpack. If most or all of these changes were made to the Lil Trick, I would definitely buy another one.